Hi there, I'm Magic Turtle 643, your source for Magical Turtles 643 days out of the year, and this is The Orange Show. Let me start by saying, I think I've been brainwashed. You know how parents always tell you have to eat your vegetables or else you won't grow up to be big and strong? And as a kid you were convinced that the bitter or bland taste of the vegetables was a clear indication that the foods couldn't be good for you if they made you so miserable. Well, after all those years of having my young mind molded by the broccoli doctrine and the carrot credo, I can officially say that my brain has been trained. Congratulations, Mom and Dad. You win, because I actually like vegetables. It's one of those things again, an acquired taste. You may not have liked it on the first bite, but after a while you force your tongue to change its mind because either you want so badly to like it or you feel like you're supposed to. I've made a video about this in the past, how I think people drink tea and coffee and liquor because it's part of our culture as humans and we trick ourselves into liking it, or trick our tongues into liking it by adding lots of sugar, or fake sugar. I put the partay in aspartame. Sometimes just eating it a lot and using mind over matter is enough. But some people are so resistant to eating vegetables you almost need to strap them down and force them to watch government propaganda films. Like VeggieTales. Or like do the opposite of what they did in the movie Clockwork Orange, like strap them down and make them watch footage of chocolate being made and then force feed them celery so that they think the celery would taste good. I don't know, would that work? And if they still don't eat their vegetables, send them to bed without any supper. No cookies without cauliflower. I think that's how the government trains FBI agents to be so hardcore, withholding desserts. When you pass this pain tolerance test, then you can have a jelly bean. The thing with vegetables is, though, they do taste good to me now. I don't know if it's like the mental projection of nutrients sending encrypted messages to my taste buds to fool them into enjoying something healthy, but either way, vegetables have kind of become one of my favorite foods. And I know that makes me an oddball, and I have to be honest, loving vegetables so much has sort of made me prejudiced against people who don't. A pet peeve of mine is when I see people at restaurants who ordered a big fat burger, popping off the bun like they're opening the hood of a car and then going to work on its contents. They slide off the lettuce and flick away the pickles and drag away the tomatoes to the corner of the plate of shame, all because, oh, I don't like that part. I only want meat and cheese. I get it, okay? It's meaty and salty and delicious and it's the most flavorful part of the burger, but are the vegetables really that offensive to your mouth that you have to banish them from your diet? You're paying like $9 for an entree that's just like ground beef and fake American cheese. After your little surgery, there's nothing left of the burger. Now, of course, you're free to eat whatever you want, and that's part of my point, is that I've been brainwashed to adopt this semi-vegetarian mindset where I feel like anybody who doesn't eat vegetables is self-destructive or some crap like that. And I don't even have the right to talk because I love candy more than life itself. And this is why I get people who hate vegetables. There's something beautiful about candy. It's something that's just bright and colorful and pure sugar. Candy's not fooling anybody. It's there to give our mouths a lightning bolt of joy, and that's it. That's its only job. There's no nutrition, no fancy presentation. Just here, eat this. It's fun. I love that we found millions of ways to package little capsules of sugar in new and exciting formats to keep candy fresh in the eyes of the consumer. Oh, look at these new gummy blobs that they sprinkled with coconut and stuck on the end of a chocolate-covered licorice stick that you can dunk into a tub of cake batter flavored icing. 5 packages for $2. Should we get some? Why am I even asking? In the same way that people probably hate my allegiance to vegetables, I kind of hate the way people slam dessert food with some straightforward, unoriginal criticism like, but they're so bad for you. Like that fact outweighs the flavor. Like that's all the candy has going for it is its low nutrition and high calorie count. Can you imagine marketing that? New bad for you buttercups. Buy them now. No flavoring, just fat and calories. We recommend that you just hold them under your tongue and let it dissolve into your bloodstream. That way you can get all the junk into your body without having to taste it. It's like one of the first things we knew about dessert is that it was bad for us. That's not the news part of dessert. Don't tell me something about ice cream I already know. Tell me when they come out with pomegranate flavored custard with French toast chunks and butterscotch swirls. That's news. Although I do remember seeing an old advertisement in an antique shop that said, eat ice cream every day for strong teeth and healthy bones. Ignorance is bliss. This must have been nice times. Similar to the dessert slamming, people always bash soda pop by saying, it's basically just liquid candy. And I'm like, did they hire you to sell this stuff? Because you're making me want to sign something. Put me down for 5 cases of Strawberry Cavity Blast Extreme, cherry vanilla flavored, double caffeinated. So basically my point ends up being, feel free to eat whatever you want and we should all agree not to judge each other. So if I make a grossed out face when I see you order a steak with steak fries and substitute your side salad for fried steak poppers, just ignore me. And if you see me poking a hole in a bag of Skittles and shotgunning those little devil pellets, feel free to give me your dentist business card, but I'll probably just throw it away when you're not looking. Thanks for watching. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go eat a piece of broccoli so I can cancel out devouring this entire bag.